He's accused of the kind of crime that keeps parents up at night. Today, neighbors of Chad Servis, a repeat sex offender, set out to warn their neighbors that he may still be around. Servis is charged with trying to lure a 10-year-old boy into a secluded spot at a Wyoming park in late June. 24-hour News 8's Joe LaFergie talked with the neighbors.
It is unclear if Chad Servis actually moved back to his home here on Charlesgate in Wyoming after he was charged. But neighbors are convinced he's here, and they say it's up to them to protect the area's children. So they're going door to door, alerting neighbors who don't check the sex offender registry or miss the news.
Shocking is what it is.
Like Larry Brown.
I can imagine being a parent of a child, being sitting on pins and needles when you got these guys floating around.
What worries me about it is that there's so many children from radius of 3 to 4 blocks.
So Kyle Villa and Lori Crapo Kroger printed up flyers with Chad Servis's picture and began talking to their neighbors. Well, the state sex offender registry has Servis living at the home of his parents in Allegan County. Villa and Chapo Kroger think he's still on the block.
Yesterday was trash day and his trash can is out. There has been some activity. My husband saw his car leave a couple days ago.
No one answered the door at Servis's home. State police are investigating where he's living as well. Servis is accused of trying to lure a 10-year-old boy into a secluded area of Wyoming's Ideal Park back on June 29th. An alert 17-year-old relative of the intended victim stopped the child from going with Servis. Investigators later found lubricant, handcuffs, blindfolds, a knife, and what's described as sexually related items in Servis's possession. The 42-year-old was released from prison in 2011 after serving time for sexual assaults on other young boys. Court records show he's admitted to being attracted to young boys.
I've already been asked, well, where do you want him to live? Not here.
So Villa and Chapo Kroger continue their efforts. If a neighbor does see Servis, their message is to leave him alone. Just call police and let them know what he's up to. Police are watching Servis. He's on a tether in order to stay out of parks and playgrounds and away from children. But neighbors say that's not enough, and they're convinced some extra set of eyes won't hurt.
I just wish there was something we could do. But I'll keep my eyes peeled.
As for the judge granting bail, the Kent County Prosecutor's Office tells me that judges can only deny bail in certain cases, and this is not one of them. They are happy with the $100,000 bond. In Wyoming, Joe LaFergie, 24-hour News 8.